All right, so I'm using a software called Loom, and it does what my children want to do, which is cut me off. So it cut me off at the 5-minute mark for the last part of the problem, but you got the point. It's wherever the roller coaster cart goes up. Now on 1.1, number 35, you have what I call a bookkeeping problem. And 1.1, number 33 is very similar. So on bookkeeping problems, you just have to be very careful. For me, that's very difficult. I'm not a careful mathematician in the world of mathematics. And so I find I have to be extra special attentive when I'm doing any kind of bookkeeping mathematics. So I'm going to walk you through steps, and if you follow them, you'll get it right. All right, step one is to find f of 2 plus h, because in this formula you see 2 plus h up here. So I'm going to slowly put in, here's my f of x, and I've written it very big because I'm going to erase the x's and replace the x's with 2 plus h. Notice I've had a good habit here. I put the parentheses out. You be sloppy, then you're going to drop off things and you start to mess up the whole problem. You don't want to do that because this is a bookkeeping problem. And then you expand that. It's irritating to me to do this kind of math because I know that Mathematica can do it for me, but I'm going to do this by hand because I did it by hand at one point in my life. So expand means take this whole thing and actually use FOIL to expand this out. Square the first term, that's 4. Multiply these two, 2 and h, and then double it, that's 2 times 2h. Square the last term, h squared. And then I take the parentheses off and it changes the sign of the garbage inside the parentheses. So I get minus 2 minus h. Now this part you can say quickly. Square this, double square, this times that, double square that, square that. So that's what I get here. All right, then I multiply, so this is where I'm at. Now I'm going to multiply the 3 in. Oh, I multiply these 2 and 2. And then I multiply the 3 inside, so I get 12 plus 12h plus 3h squared. Minus 2 minus h plus 2 goes along for the ride. Those two cancel, and they're gone. And those two can be combined as 11h. So combined like terms, clean it up basically. Now, next step is to find f at 2. So f at 2 is plugging 2 into your f of x. So I plug 2 in here and I get 12. Next is to calculate f of 2 plus h minus f of 2. So I have 2 plus h up, f of 2 plus h up here. I know f of 2 is 12, so I just put the 2 together and these two pop out and I'm left with this piece 11h plus 3h squared. Next thing is to divide that result by 2. And there's nothing I can do because there's not a factor of 2 on top that I can factor out and cancel. So this is as far as it goes, and so I leave it. And we put a double underline ants to indicate that we're done with this bookkeeping problem.